Hey, it's Mr. Nathan. How are you doing today? Oh, I'm so glad that you're doing well. You know, this is an exciting time because Mr. Nathan and you, we get to spend time together, and I always look forward to spending time together with you. Now, if you've been coming to story time for a little bit, I have a question for you. Do you notice anything different about Mr. Nathan today? All right, I'll give you a second to see if you notice. I think I heard somebody say it. They said, Mr. Nathan, you have on a different shirt today. You're usually wearing your duck shirt. You're right, I do. I have on a different shirt today. Can you tell me what's on my shirt? Oh, you guys, you are so smart. You are so smart. You're right. It's a banana. And Mr. Nathan wore this shirt on purpose today. We are doing a very special story time for a couple of reasons. Number one, we are celebrating Black History Month. And number two, we are reading a very special story about a family. And my guess is you might see some things that remind you of your family. And so I'm super excited to spend time reading with you today. And guess what? We've got a surprise at the end of today's story time with the activity that we're going to do today. And I can't wait to see you. And maybe when you do it with your adults, you'll take a picture and let Mr. Nathan see the fun that you guys have doing today's activity. But I won't tell you about it right now. I'll let it be a surprise at the end. Okay, how about that? All right, let me go ahead and get ready to pull up our story. All right, so you guys know during this time, as we get ready to pull up the story, it's important to get in your spot that you want to be when you're reading. So get in your spot that you feel comfortable before we get ready to read. Okay. All right, and we're just waiting for it to come up. It should be up here shortly, and we can start reading together. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see how you like the book and how you like what we learned from this family. All right, here we go. So today we are going to read Peany Butter Fudge by Toni Morrison and Slade Morrison, and it's illustrated by Joe Cepeda. All right. So let's talk about this cover real quick. So what does it look like we might be talking about today? Oh, yeah, somebody said they see some food on the cover, and it looks like some kids are gonna be doing something with their grandma. Well, guess what? We get to find out together. Are you ready? All right, let's go. Oh, here we go. We're off. We're off to Grandma's house. Snuggle, snuggle, time to rest. Nana joins us in her nest. Nap time, not so long when Nana sings a sleepy song. So, hey, what other things have nests that they get into? Do you know? Yep, birds, they have nests and they like to sing songs too. When you get ready for nap time, do you have somebody who sings to you? You know, when Mr. Nathan was little, his grandma would sing to him too. All right, let's see what happens after nap time. Okay, let's see. What do we see? Oh, you're right. They've got a book, and it looks like they're reading a book, just like us on story time. All right, let's see. Looky look, looky look. We get a storybook. Fairies, dragons everywhere, creepy things under the stairs, pots of gold, a laughing mouse, a peppermint chimney on a house. Oh, do you see all the things that they talked about? You see the peppermint chimney on the house. Yep, it's over there on the edge of the page. And the laughing mouse, where's the laughing mouse at? Oh yeah, on the chair there. And then what's that on the ground by the chair? Oh yeah, the pots of gold they talked about. All right, you guys are paying attention. You're so smart. I love it. All right, so we've had story time. Let's see what happens next. Hurry, hurry, hop in the car. Let's go fast. Let's go far. All around, up, down. Nana takes us through the town. What are they doing? That they are racing to the car, but what are they in? Oh yeah, you're right. They're in a potato sack. And what do you have to do what are they doing? They're hopping, right? Can you show me how you hop? All right. You go like this. I'll use my hands. Hop, hop, right? You jump on off the ground to hop. Yeah, you got it. I love it. All right, let's see what happens after they've hopped and gone through the town. Yummy lummy, yummy lummy. I'm so much happy in the tummy. Look at what our Nana made us. Okay, look at all that food. We got biscuits, ham, and lemonade-us. All right, yeah, do you see that? See the ham, the biscuits, and there's so much more they didn't even talk about. You think we could eat all that food? I bet we could eat a lot of it. You're right. What's your favorite thing that your grandma, grandpa, or maybe an adult, what's your favorite thing they make for you? You know what? Mr. Nathan's going to share some things that are some of his favorites from his grandma that she made. So we'll see that later, okay? All right, let's see what happens next. Oh my goodness, Nana's sick. Oh, look at her. She's laying on the bed. I hope she's okay. Help! Find the doctor kit. She's got a fever. Her face is hot. Get some water. Pour a lot. Band-aid for her toes. Band-aid for her nose. Doctor says you need rest. Quiet a while. We'll check your chest. Be good, Nana. Take a vitamin pill. We'll make you well. You bet we will. All right, what are they doing? Oh, you're right. They got her all wrapped up. They got her wrapped up, and you see the one girl, she's checking her chest. I hope she's okay. But do you think she's really sick? What do you think? I don't think so. Look, they're smiling. What does it usually mean when you're smiling? Yeah, you're right. You're happy and you're having fun. I think they're just playing. All right, well, let's see what happens after they get her well. Hold my hand and swing around. Feel the rhythm in the ground. Lift your left foot. Now you're right. Shake your shoulders with all your might. Okay, let's do that real quick. Let's do it together. Can you lift? And I know you won't be able to see Mr. Nathan do it, but I'm doing it with you, okay? Can you lift your left foot? All right, lift it off the ground, just like the grandma's doing, right? Yep. All right, now let's do our right. And hey, adults, you can show your kids how to do it. Do it with us. All right, we lifted our left, we lifted our right. Now here's where Mr. Nathan can show you. It said, shake your shoulders. All right, I'm shaking my shoulders. Are you shaking your shoulders? All right, yeah. I don't know about you, but are you having fun? I'm having fun, and I think these kids are having fun. All right, let's see what happens after we've done our little dance party. Oh man, what are they doing? Oh, I think you're right. They're making a puzzle. Let's see. Let's make the kitty cat. I've got one paw. I've got two. Here's his tails and whiskers too. Here's his play toy, but it doesn't belong. The shape is right, but the color's wrong. Patience, patience. No need for haste. Every piece has its place. That's right. And just like a puzzle, right? We have our place. You have your place. Mr. Nathan has his place. So we fit together just like that puzzle piece. We all have a place where we belong. Absolutely. I hope they're able to finish that. That's a lot of pieces, isn't it? Yeah. Do you like puzzles? Do you do it with your family? Oh, you do? All right. That's awesome. All right, let's see what happens after they do their puzzle. Oh boy. Peanut butter fudge, peanut butter fudge. Mommy's coming any minute. Quick, quick, let's begin it. All right, so it looks like they're getting ready to make Grandma's famous peanut butter fudge. Are you ready? You want to see this peanut butter fudge? Okay, I think we can go on. All right. Shh. Don't tell, but I can't help it. This recipe is a family secret. All right, before we go on, do we promise not to tell what the family secret is? Oh, okay. Mr. Nathan promises to. We won't tell anybody about the family secret. Okay, I think we can move on then. Mix it, cook it, cool it, eat it. All right, mix it. So who's mixing it? It looks like the boy and the little girl are mixing it, and then the other girl, what's she doing? She's got some ingredients, the stuff to make it, right? So mix it, cook it, cool it, eat it. My mother taught me and I taught yours. Don't ever forget how it's done, for you will have to pass it on. Yeah, so they're learning from their grandma so they can teach when they become a grandma or a grandpa. All right. So let's see what happens after they put it all together. Oh, ticky tock, can we beat that big old clock? Peanut butter fudge, peanut butter fudge. Nana is the best grandmother. All right, look at her. She's checking that clock while everybody else is helping grandma stir it, cook it, and get it ready to eat, right? Everybody's got a job. And you know what? I bet when you cook stuff with your family, you have a job that you get to do too. All right, let's see. They got to be getting close to cooking it. Let's find out. Oh my goodness. What in the world? They made a mess. Look at all that stuff. And look, there's the mom. What does she look like? What emotion? She's surprised. She's like, what in the world did everybody do? All right, let's see what happens though. I bet it will all be good in the end. Oh, look at that. She went and she smelled the peanut butter fudge. And what's she doing? Oh, yep. She's remembering when her mom taught her when she was a little girl. Absolutely, you got it right. All right, I think this next one I got to flip to the page in the actual book so I'll be able to read it to you. Let's see. Oh, it's not this next one, but the one after that. All right. And everybody came together when they made the peanut butter fudge. And it was made with love, right? Look at that. Give me a kiss. Give me a hug. Peanut butter fudge, peanut butter fudge, peanut butter fudge. All right. Wouldn't it be cool if we learned how to make the peanut butter fudge? I think so, because it looks like they had lots of fun making it, so we can have lots of fun making it. All right, so let Mr. Nathan flip to the next page. All right, and here is the recipe. I'm going to read it from the book itself. So here we go. In order to make peanut butter fudge, you need 1 tablespoon of butter, 1 cup of milk, 2 1-ounce squares of unsweetened chocolate, 2 cups of sugar, a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla, a 1/4 creamy cup of peanut butter. So that's what we need for ingredients. Do you know what ingredients are? Yeah, it's the stuff we put together to make it. You're right. All right, and then we need equipment. We need the things to help put it all together. Okay, so we need a glass cake pan, a 4-quart saucepan, a wooden spoon, a drinking glass filled with cold water, a large pan or sink filled with cold water, and a sharp knife. Okay, so that's why in the instructions it says, please do not attempt this recipe without an adult helper, because you could end up cutting yourself. Here we go. Butter the inside of the cake pan, set aside. Combine milk and chocolate squares in the saucepan. Stir over low heat with a wooden spoon until squares begin to melt or have melted completely. Add sugar and stir. Increase heat to medium and let cook, stirring occasionally. Mix until it comes to a low boil. After 5 minutes of boiling, test the mixture readiness by placing a drop of it into the glass of cold water. Keep doing until the glass forms a tadpole shape as it falls through the water. Turn off the heat, remove the saucepan from the stove, add the vanilla and stir. Place the saucepan in large pan or in the pan or the sink of cold water, making sure none of the water enters the saucepan. Let it sit. After a few minutes, ask an adult to lift the saucepan and place his or her palm under it. At first touch, the saucepan may be hot. Repeat until the bottom of the saucepan is merely warm to the touch. Stir in the peanut butter. Beat mixture until it's no longer shiny. Pour quickly into the cake pan and let cool. Ask your adult helper to cut the fudge into squares. And the great thing about this is now that we've done it on story time, you can come right back here and leave it on this page so that you can make it whenever you want. But you know what? Mr. Nathan has something cool planned for us right now. Did you enjoy that story? I did too. And you know what? The important lessons, what did we learn today? We learned that family is important and being able to spend time with each other, have fun, and just be with each other is important, right? So, would you like to make something with Mr. Nathan today? It's not going to be peanut butter fudge, but it's going to be something cool. Oh, you would? All right, let Mr. Nathan stop sharing our story. And you're going to see Mr. Nathan in a new location. All right, let me pull up our video here. You're going to see Mr. Nathan in the kitchen. Are you ready? All right. Let's see. I hope you guys can see that. Let me move it back to the beginning. Here we go. Are you ready? All right, you're ready. Hey friends, it's Mr. Nathan. Did you enjoy reading Peanut Butter Fudge today? Oh, you did? So did I. And so that got Mr. Nathan thinking, maybe you and I can make pudding today. How does that sound? Yeah, I'm excited too. So what do we need to do first before we make our pudding? Oh, I knew you could help me. We need to know what ingredients we need to make it. All right, so we just need a couple of ingredients to make our pudding. So let's talk about what you're gonna need, and you can get your adult to help you get your ingredients so you're ready to go. All right, ingredient number one, what is this? Yeah, you got it, it's milk. So we're gonna need milk. Then we're gonna need our pudding. So it can be any type of instant pudding. This one we're using today is Jello chocolate pudding, but it can be any type of pudding. So what's your favorite type of pudding? Oh, that's a good one too. Then we're gonna need a couple of other things to get us going. We're gonna need a measuring cup. And we're gonna need a cup that we can put a lid on. We're gonna need it so we can put our lid on it. After we put all our ingredients, like that. All right, so I'm gonna give you a second. You can pause it. You can grab everything you need and then come back and we'll get started, okay? All right, sounds good. I'll see you shortly.
All right, so we've got our milk, our instant pudding, and now we're going to combine it all together. So Mr. Nathan is going to take his cup. He's going to take his half cup of milk that he's measured out. And he's going to put it in there. So see, there's the milk. And then we need 2 teaspoons of the chocolate pudding. So here you can see Mr. Nathan has 1. So dump that in there. And then we scoop. And we measure. Sometimes you take your finger and you wipe it over so it's measured to the top, like that. All right, and we dump that in. All right, and our first 2 steps are complete. So now we find our lid and we put it on. All right, and you want to make sure it's really tight so nothing's getting out of there. And then what do? This is the fun part. Remember, most story times we have song and dance. Well, this time I want you to do a little dancing to help make our pudding, okay? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take it, we've got our lid on there, and we're gonna shake it. So shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. All right. Sometimes you shake it with both hands. Sometimes you shake it with 1 hand. If you want to shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. All right. And look at what happened inside of our cup here. So let's see. Let's open it up. Let's see if Mr. Nathan can open it up. All right. There you go. And I'll get a spoon. All right. I hope your pudding is as good as this. I hope you enjoyed our time together, and Mr. Nathan really enjoyed being in the kitchen with you today to make a recipe. Use some time this week to talk to your adult about some recipes that your family likes to make, like they did in peanut butter fudge.
All right. How did you enjoy that? I hope, like, I know you probably couldn't do it when we were live today, but I hope you get to go back and you get to make your own pudding. And you know, Mr. Nathan promised to share a recipe with you that his grandma made and his grandpa made. So I wanted to do that here so you can see one of the things that my family like to make is sugar cookies, right? And we have this cool board that they put it on. So I would love to hear from you and your family. What are some of your favorite recipes that you have and that you enjoy spending time together making? I would love for you to share that in the comments of this video. This is for the adults, but if you want to talk with your kids about special family recipes and maybe spend some time making some. That would be great. And as always, Mr. Nathan loves spending time with you. It's always a great day to smile, but it's especially a great day to smile when we get to spend time together. And I will see you for the next story time. Bye.